In Zone 6 regions, native North American blooming plants serve as critical food sources for native pollinators. Monarch butterflies and honeybees will often fight over the same purple coneflower or Anise hyssop. Make careful you sow enough seeds to feed everyone. This video features 7 North American perennials that are hardy in Zone 6 and can grow in full or partial sun. Number 1. Anise Hyssop. Hyssop is not anise, and anise is not hyssop. It belongs to the same genus as other mints. The licorice or basil-like fragrance of its blooms makes them ideal for use in salads and jams. Anise hyssop can grow in large colonies that disseminate their seeds and new plants by sending out new roots. From June through September, its roughly foot-long spikes are covered in nectar-rich blooms that draw in pollinators like bees and hummingbirds. Use the dried flowers in potpourri and the fresh flowers in bouquets. Number 2. Goat's beard. Aruncus, a member of the rose family with stunning clusters of white flowers. Though they're called Aruncus dioicus, these plants aren't actually dioecious, meaning they don't have separate sexes. Instead, a few of the plants will produce perfect flowers that are functionally identical in every way except that they include both male and female reproductive structures. The plants can also propagate via subterranean rhizomes, which can be divided in the spring, but you'll need to purchase several plants for them to self-sow. Number 3. Wild ginger. The Asarum genus contains around 70 species of wild ginger. The widespread Asarum canadense is a native of Canada and the United States. Wild ginger, which is low-growing and has heart-shaped leaves, resembles but is unrelated to the commercial ginger in appearance and aroma. The tiny dark-colored blossoms of wild ginger are largely overlooked because they bloom beneath the leaves, near the earth, and are pollinated by ants. The plants spread rapidly and provide a great ground cover in gloomy areas. Number 4. New England Aster. New England asters are beloved by gardeners and butterflies alike because they bloom long after most other plants have stopped producing nectar. Its daisy-shaped flowers come in purple or white and rest atop sturdy stalks that rarely need staking. Nevertheless, as fall approaches, the stems will begin to droop. They can rapidly multiply with minimal upkeep. Number 5. Coreopsis. Coreopsis, sometimes known as tick seed, require virtually no care. Coreopsis thrive in full sun but can also survive in partial shade because to their drought resistance and high heat tolerance. The seeds are a food source for birds, while the blossoms attract pollinators. The colors yellow and reddish-orange are the most common for Coreopsis. Remove spent blossoms to encourage new growth, but let some flowers go to seed for self-seeding. To keep them healthy and growing, divide them every few years. Number 6. Joe-Pye Weed. For a long time, Joe-Pye weed was placed in the Eupatorium genus, but in the year 2000, it was moved to the Eutrochium genus. There are more than 40 species native to North America, and you can find dwarf cultivars at garden centers. While wild species will naturally self-seed, developed varieties should be propagated through cuttings or division. Its beautiful fuzzy blossoms are like a midnight feast for pollinators before they too call it a year in early autumn, long after most other bloomers have given up for the year. Number 7. Virginia Bluebell. Virginia bluebells are clusters of bell-shaped blooms that bloom from pink buds in shady places. Self-sowing bluebells are easiest to transplant in the spring, when their shallow roots are still actively growing. They are an early native bloomer, so you may see the first bees of the season buzzing around them. They will continue to flower till the first days of summer. They prefer the shade of trees, so make sure to water them even if you live in a sunny place. Well, thanks for watching video from Catchy Garden. Don't forget to click like and subscribe button to always support our channel. You can also turn on the notification bell to get the latest videos from us. We'll see you in the next videos.